Hello and welcome to the Week 1 all-day live broadcast at 4:15. Giving a little bit of wiggle room for our guy Lofa, who has boots on the ground in the stadium as the Santa Clara 40 Winers come into town and leave us and the Seahawks heartbroken at the very end. I'm honestly super pissed, and I'm really curious how you guys are feeling about this one. So start loading up the comments. We'll start putting them up on the screen. We were talking about it before we came on the air. I think we'll have the first 12 minutes of the show. We will put up all of your comments. We'll try to get to as many as we can. Just your instant reactions to the heartbreak that was this Week 1 loss to our bitter rivals in such a Seahawks way, too. Katie, this was... Honestly, I got to catch my breath for a second. Like, this is the most Seahawks way to lose a game. It was like, so hold on. You know what? I'm have to get a drink. Hold on. For real. Like, you guys load up the comments. I'll be right back.
Katie here. Oh, I don't have a microphone.
Katie, do you want a margarita?
Yes, thank you.
I just happen to have only two Cutwater lime margaritas in there. Oh my God, you guys. What are we doing? That's my question. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why do we put ourselves in this situation? You want my instant reaction? Here's my instant reaction. Why the hell do we put ourselves in that situation at all at the end? You have a very, very short 4th and a foot. I thought all of the emphasis was on the offensive line. You're not going to go out there and run the ball, pick up that first down, control the clock, score a touchdown instead of kick a damn field goal. Really? Really? How much more time could we have taken off of the clock? Could we have forced them to use their timeouts? Yes, I think we could have. The offensive line was looking good. They were moving people. Charbonnet, good short yardage back. Get in there and get the first down. I see Myers go trotting out on the field. In Myers, I trust, but I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we going to give him this chance, especially with that much time left on the clock? So then they go down. What do? They score because Riq Woolen is fading back in the corner of the end zone. You don't fade back in that corner of the end zone, my friend. You go forward and bat the ball down. But no, he's fading back. And guess what? Their tight end is going towards the ball, Riq. He's going towards the ball because he wants to catch it. You're hoping to catch it. He wants to catch it. And he did. Right from your hands. But then the offense gets a chance and they go back in and they go down and then we lose it in the most Seahawk way possible with one of our linemen knocking the ball out of our quarterback's hand. Are you kidding? Okay. I feel like I said my part of it, Katie, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I did. What microphone is yours?
I'm not sure.
Here, try that one.
Hello?
No? Is that one?
Hi.
There it is.
Hello, people.
There you are. Ay, Katie. Ay. Oh, okay. Put up the people's comments. I got to go mute the TV that's on in the background. I love you guys for being here. Lofa will be joining from the stadium. He will be joining the live stream. If you're wondering where Lofa is, he will be here. He's at the stadium. He's somewhere in the bowels of...
Oh, I got him.
Is he in there?
Yep, we got Lofa.
Oh, my God.
Put me on.
Oh, hey, dude.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. I'm freaking out, dude. I'm freaking out. I already lost my mind. I gave the people my instant reaction. Look at that. Lofa's an empty stadium. Go for it, my man. I mean, hit us with it. Just instant reaction. How you feeling? Thoughts?
I mean, the ending, right? It's just, I was sitting up here. I was like, all right, we got a timeout. Let's hold on to it. There's a minute left. And, let's not put it on the ground. And by that, I didn't mean the fumble that ensued. I meant actually run the ball. Play action rollout, like anything, dude. Like, I just didn't understand it, even though we should have been running the ball the whole day because that looked pretty awesome from what I saw. But just it was tough. And then the whole fact is why you don't run the ball, ladies and gentlemen of the all day family, is because what do? You rush right up there to protect the timeout. And guess what happens when you rush? Usually they say mistakes. I'm going to say shit. Shit happens. And that's exactly what happened. It just looked like we were scrambling. And I'm going to take this one as my fault because I said that. I put in the universe. I go, good things don't happen when you rush. And we rushed right to the line. Oh, no.
Dude.
I'm in the Delta Suite. You guys can talk. Don't mind me. Hey, say what's up.
If there's one thing, I mean, there's about 1.5 million things I love about Lofa Tatupu, but if there's one thing I love the most is that even after a loss, he can just get me to laugh right away.
Yeah.
And it kind of just, I start to feel a little bit better. But
perspective's everything in life, my friend.
Oh, but dude, okay, why not run the ball when we had it fourth and a foot? Cooper Kupp is he's so close to that first down, dude. That's not a yard. That's like 4th and a foot. I thought the emphasis was on O-line. I thought the emphasis was on short yardage. Zach Charbonnet, hand him the ball, let him get you that 1 foot. Why not go for it there, keep the ball, control more clock, make them use timeouts? You know what I mean? Offense was looking good.
Absolutely. I don't know. Like, I was super excited when we were in the preseason a year ago, right? And Grubb was using the play action. He was getting under center every now and then, like mixing it up. But I guess that was just to like throw everybody off the tendencies for what he really wanted to do. And I don't know, is that kind of what like maybe Kubiak did? Because that first drive of Kansas City was unbelievably amazing, right?
Yeah.
And it's like where were the orbit motions, and then a guy running back to the flats for a check down, right? That's all it is. And 15 yards of space with nobody around him. So
7 minutes into the show. So you guys got 5 minutes to keep putting in the comments. We'll keep putting them up. First 12 minutes of the show, all the comments you can handle. And then after that, we'll do the super chats and things for as long as you guys are here. But Lofa, the decision to kick the field goal there, do you have any issue with the decision to kick the field goal there with like 4 minutes left?
No, I don't, because it was so 4 minutes. Like at that point, everyone had 3 timeouts. Both teams had 3 timeouts, right? So
yeah,
no, I don't question. And it's you could easily say, oh, he should have done this, should have done that after a loss, but just there was a couple other instances where we just didn't look crisp. We didn't look clean, not a clean operation, but then it was just more like there was guys open in the flat all day in the first half. Saw a Kupp twice in the flat, JSN in the flat.
Yeah.
And it's like you got to take what they give you.
Yeah.
And
there was the one that Kupp couldn't come down with too. The one, I mean, he wants that one back. He kind of stumbled a little, but
yeah,
that was a big first down. I don't know, man.
But see, it's so fresh. I haven't even got to check my notes. Usually, notes would be like, I look at the stats, and if you got them, you can pull them up, partner, or just like read them off to me. But
yeah, I'll get to them.
The telling stat is turnover margin, third downs, things that we always talk about, third down conversions, and then plays and time of possession. We'll get to those, whatever. But we didn't commit to the run game the way. This is the one. Did that just pop up? Is that like? So I thought I saw a comment pop up about run the ball.
Oh
that's all I was yelling. From my seat was like we invest in the O-line. Everything you said, like let's do it. Right? We always talk about it. Let's do it. So
yeah. They ran the ball. So let's see. They ran the ball 22 times. Charbonnet 12 attempts. Kenneth Walker 10 attempts. Charbonnet 12 for 47. Ken was the 10 attempts for 20 yards.
So 4 and then 10 for 20. Yeah. Okay.
It's not great, but I just think I don't know. For McDonald even for just identity. I mean, the team had such an attitude all game long. They were really, I feel like they were really like fun to watch again from a personality standpoint. And right there, like I just thought he'd do the Dan Campbell, like, like let's just go for it. It was 4th and a foot, man. You can control the clock. I don't know. I think they got to look at that. I think you got to be more aggressive there. I think you got to send the message to the team, like, this is who we are. We're gonna go pick this up and play tough football.
And even worst case scenario, put our guy Binder in there and do a touch push again.
Yeah.
I was actually pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
And I was shocked that, it was a tight end rather than Noel, who is just used to taking snaps under the center at some point in his life, I'm guessing, because I don't know. He is young,
Yeah.
I was a quarterback and we were only on our centers.
Well, and even if you don't get it there, like let's say they go for that 4th and a foot, they don't get it. Well, okay, this was still got the ball and went and got a touchdown anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that going up by 3 there didn't help you. They got the touchdown. They went up by 4. You couldn't just rely on the field goal at the end. You had to score. And I mean, the final play though. I mean,
it was the final play. I was just
go for it. No, you go for it. I mean, because dude, Bosa is just an absolute beat.
Bosa. I was talking about the final. Yeah, that shouldn't even happen because I was talking about the final play on the other side. When
sorry.
Scored, when they went up, we skipped a step there because, dude, like in position right there and just like fight back for you. All receivers, good ones, and then this tight end who I don't even know. I couldn't even see his nameplate because it wasn't Kettle. Came back for the ball. He pushed him out of the way.
His name is Tonges.
Tanja Hardy. So he pushed him out of the way and fought for the ball. He came back though. You have to come back for the ball. And like all day family, everybody, if you know someone that plays football and they were a receiver or a tight end, the best thing you can tell them at any age is like, hey, come back to the ball and high point. You do that, you're going to be very good.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's exactly what happened. And but I mean, Purdy did a good job exiting the pocket on that play. And, you got to tip your cap because Purdy made that happen. But the throw was like off the back footer on the run and just kind of floated. I thought there would be at least 2 guys. It looked like there was a cluster of guys like right there. And I'll give Tonjes his credit. Like that was not an easy catch, even coming back to the ball. There's so much going on.
Yeah. Well, but that's just it, though. You get what you want on that. You flush Purdy out. Defensive line's doing their job. He has to throw like that on the run. And I mean, Riq's right there. And I mean, obviously, he's going to want that play back more than anybody. But he also kind of misplayed the deep ball there too. To what's the guy's name?
Pearsall.
Pearsall.
Pearsall that caught that one.
Yep.
He just looked back too early, and it's like,
I know.
Dude, like the only thing we can't give up at that point is the deep ball. And credit to Pearsall, got by him, but and then there was an arm extension, a stiff arm, just like which whatever. We're not going to rely on the refs, but that was a critical play as well. I still give the boys credit on defense. What was it? I'm here. Okay, I just see it. 17-13. 17 or less, you're supposed to win on defense. And, I just, we paid a new quarterback. We drafted on the O-line. At some point, we have to look over on the offense, like what's going on. So, like I said, I don't have the stats in front of me like I normally do. I'm doing this shit on the fly at the stadium.
You're fine.
But
no, you're doing good. Dude, so before the game, your boy had a score prediction on Instagram, by the way, everybody.
Okay.
If you're looking to, do some wagering or things like that, if you use our friends at FanDuel and you're looking for scores, maybe start listening to me. I said 18-12.
All right.
Pretty
Man,
close.
If you didn't go with the funky,
I had a reverse though. I had
if you didn't go with the funky scores, you probably would have been right.
I know, but I had the Seahawks winning though. Of course, I had the Seahawks 18.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, but thank you to our friends here at FanDuel. You guys can go to FanDuel.com, go download the app, whatever, and do whatever they do over there when you want to put some money on some games or whatever. Katie,
Yo.
that is the 12-minute time limit there. Let's get the first super chat up here. Are you ready to read, my friend? Okay. You're going to have to put the margarita down, Katie.
Adam, the island son, says, wait, is it up? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
It's the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Woolen needs to go yesterday.
Ah.
I'm sick of waiting for him to make a bonehead play that loses us a game.
Yeah, the thing that's so frustrating is that he could have made the play that wins us the game. And that's just what's so frustrating about it. He's right there. And I'm going to just stop calling pick before that kind of thing happens because I feel like I jinxed it. Ball was in the air. I saw him right there. I thought he's going up strong. I yelled pick. Nope. TD.
Man, I went Lostradamus on a couple things. The punt that they dropped, even the series before that, I was like, I would just run a draw, pass, and then run a draw. I was like, do a draw again. This is when we had them all the way back up. I don't know if it was like second, like 30. And they did it, and they almost got the first down. And then the unfortunate, the worst Lostradamus was when I said, hey, when you rush, mistakes happen, right? Or shit happens. And but
Mega Delta Force says Woolen needs to go. JSN needs to lift. Go, JSN.
JSN looked pretty damn special. First of all, let's talk about that first grab over the middle where I've seen toe drag swag. You ever seen knee drag swag? The guy went down on bended knee, boys to men style, came right back up with the ball, and then took another 4 or 5 steps. And I was just like, holy shit. And then the one where he went flat wheel route and up, and then he did a full 360 and caught it over his shoulder. I was like, all right, you don't see spatial awareness and body control like that often. And he is special. And like I said, when we drafted him, my only concern was like the hamstring was so severe that I think he might have had 2 surgeries on it. Because back in the day when before that, you were not catching him after he catches the ball. Like that's how special he was. But body control, spatial awareness, this is a generational talent.
Mm-hmm. Let's not forget, back to Riq for 1 second. He did make a hell of a play batting down that one ball on the drive before that in the front corner of the end zone,
which looked like a touchdown.
Yeah. Oh, that was sure fire touchdown. That guy was wide open.
Yeah. But even there, we had Spoon underneath him. Like you're bracket him. So someone's got low and either inside or outside. The other one's got high and inside or outside. At least spatially, that's what should happen with help inside at either of those places with a linebacker or a safety. So I have to go back and look at it and revisit it. But I didn't understand. I thought either one, really, especially as good as they are as athletes and understand the game, would have that opportunity to pick. But Purdy put some balls on the money that, like, even when I was looking, I was like, oh, no chance. And I was like, well, it was either his receiver can get it or it's out of bounds. And that's what happened. Like, it was pretty impressive, man. I got to give him credit.
Thanks to everybody for joining. The number just keeps going up and up of viewers that have joined. And so we really appreciate you guys. You can always go back and find the beginning of the show tomorrow or later and get our instant reactions and things like that as the Seahawks lose the home opener and the season opener by 4 points to the Santa Clara 40. What's their names? Who cares?
The Liners.
Bunch of bozos. Katie, what's up?
This comment was actually part of the 12 minutes before first reaction, but I felt like I saved it because I wanted to clarify to the people.
Okay.
It says, it's too early to do a show. What happens when the game is at 10 a.m.? What time is the show then?
Oh, this is a good question to answer. Yes. So we will be doing these live shows at 4:00 on Sundays after the afternoon games are over, even if the Seahawks played earlier in the day in the early window, because at least then we will have seen all the other games too, and we can comment on all the things that are going on around the NFL that day on Sunday. So the live show will pretty much always be at 4 p.m. or close to it on Sundays. Today we did it at 4:15. But if the Seahawks play a Sunday night game or a Monday night game, we'll just come on after that game, which will happen a couple times.
It's never too early for a show.
Game or a Monday or a Tuesday game, whenever. The NFL is playing like every day of the week now. So,
Alina Dahl, we all need a Lofa beer after this game. Why do our players look so good during the preseason? Then at the game, it's like a totally different team. For F's sake.
Yeah.
FFS is for F's sake. I like that.
Hey, Lena, first of all, love you. And you're always chiming in. I appreciate you. There's never a bad time for a beer or a drink. And so, yes, I agree. Grab your drinks because you're going to need them tonight after what we just witnessed.
Oh, man. Get a 51 Savage. Get a 71. What is it, though?
Lager.
But we just call it 71 Savage, 51 Savage, 71 Savage, 31 Savage. Okay.
Big malt. Yeah. Big Malt Jones. Big Malt Jones.
Oh, the Big Malt Jones. Right.
31 Savage, the hazy IPA. But, yeah.
I'm thirsty. Just got to send a case down here since I'm not flying up for the home game.
I will. I'll do that for your partner.
Need to get some in the fridge so I can, live vicariously through everybody.
What was Sammy D's stat line? What's Sam Darnold's stat line?
Okay, let me hook you up here. Sammy D, 16 of 23 for $150 flat. No TDs, no interceptions. In his debut in a Seahawk uniform, of course, one fumble at the end that I would argue is, not really his fault. Like, and he's in his throwing motion. I mean, that might have been a touchdown right there. You never know.
I'm not blaming him on that one either.
No.
Just more the circumstance of running the ball, just stoned, and then everybody rushing the line. When you rush, nothing good happens. And then try to get off another play. It's like, just get him out of the pocket. He's big, fast, and athletic. Like, I know that run he had when he was with the Jets back in the day as a rookie or a second year of like 60 yards. I would be running RPO with that guy, but like read option, like you were taking off. Right?
Yeah.
Like it's going to hand it off, pick up and throw or run. We got to get to that because I don't know what happened with all the other plays we saw, in preseason, but I didn't see any of that kind of creativity going on.
No, let's stick with Darnold. I mean, let's give our full assessment of him here in week one, first game as a Seahawk. I thought he's more athletic than I thought he was even, and I only really watched him play the times with the other teams when he was playing us, you know what I mean? So I didn't watch him all the time. He seems very athletic. I like him on the run. I totally agree with you. The one play he had where he's running out to his right, you thought he was going to hit Barner, but he kind of stopped and then found JSN even further back over the middle, which it's always weird to see some guy throw back across the middle. But it worked out, and he had it. I mean, the vision's there when he's on the run. I like him getting out of there and moving around too. I think they got to do more of that.
He's got an absolute cannon for an arm. So can place it anywhere. In fact, I think he was the one that JSN cut over the middle. I think Barner was on the other side. I thought they were going to run into each other because I don't know why we had two routes going right into the middle. But it was like accuracy, placement. It just, some of the reads didn't look where you pay a guy the amount he's being paid. Didn't look as clean. Like I said, you got to take what they give you sometimes. And there was a couple times where Cup in the flats, JSN in the flats, just even K9, just like get it to them. So we'll see. Not disappointed, but man, things were moving well. So it's kind of like I expect them more than 13 points. It's kind of, especially your defense holds the Niners to a Shanahan-led team because Shanahan did that guy he's a mastermind.
Yeah,
he looks like hell to play against defensively.
No, this one, I mean, other than the final drive, maybe one player in particular, I think on the defensively, we were stout, man. We're taking the ball away. We're blocking field goals. We're smacking the crap out of people. Julian Love's sack of Purdy was amazing, pretty much untouched on his blitz. Let's see, they sent somebody.
Jones, that interception.
The Ernest Jones interception, they sent somebody. McCaffrey had to pick up the blitzer, and so that's why McCaffrey wasn't out there. So Ernest Jones got to drop back. They did a great job of showing that on TV, kind of how that whole thing broke down. But that pick by Ernest Jones, I mean, fingertips.
He got up there.
Incredible.
It's not an easy one. He got up
Dude,
there.
how about, and I know, since we're talking Ernest Jones, we'll just stay on it. I know you got up out of your seat, him sticking that dude in the hole on, what was that, 3rd and short? Something short yardage right there.
Short yardage. Yeah, him. There was a couple of hits today that just stood out like that. You could hear them throughout the whole stadium, and that's what it's supposed to be about. But then also, guys, understanding down and distance situational football. It's like, all right, like that's a run read. I'm going in and just like bringing the nasty, and so that was cool to see because there's a lot of big hits, even offensively too. Charbonnet and K9 ran over a couple guys. One of their safeties. I'll tell that. I don't know. I'm not gonna say any names or numbers. Whatever that guy was, though, he's tough because I saw him get the absolute business like 3 times in a row, and I was like, fuck.
Boone laid. We're 4 viewers away. 6 viewers away now from 420. Let's go. Come on. Producer Katie wants to hit 420 right now.
I do. Aiden Espinoza says.
Oh, wait. I was just going to say, hold on. Wait for Aiden Espinoza. I love it, though, Katie. I was just going to say some of the hits. Witherspoon on that tight end. Oh, my God. He cracked
Indy
him
face.
so hard.
Indy face.
I mean, guy hung on, but whoa, that was a big one. Sorry, Katie. Go ahead.
It was, yeah.
Aiden says, this was an offense and Riq. Not going on 4th and 1 was bad. I was screaming for it. Yeah. Woolen was right there, just no cue execution.
Lofa, talk to us about the mood in the building and like just the energy or the crowd or how everything was feeling in there, because on TV, that feels like such a go for it moment, 4th and 1. When the field goal unit went out there, did you feel people saying like, what are we doing here? Or was, you know what I mean? Like, what was the mood in the building?
Of course, yeah, they were. But I'm not gonna lie, it was a sea of red here, which was disgusting. But
TV too.
Oh yeah, but they, after the fact, right? Like losing the game, because you still don't know if we make it, right? So like, I can't sit here and play money morning quarterback. Like, we should have went for it. We still had chances, still had opportunities. Couldn't get off the field a couple times, and then the last play, which is pretty unfortunate, both on defense and offense. Like this is why you play the game. I don't care what the math and the probability of the analytics say. Like you got to make a play, and whoever's in the moment makes the play. But
dude,
it's
let's address
last year when I was here with the Rams game, right? Like. What do you say? We're like, oh, go for it. And then we got stoned. And then Stafford and company march, 20 yards? And then
but that was last year. That was last year. I don't care about last year. We got Gray Zabel now, bro. Put it behind his big ass and push it 1 foot across the line. And at least you got 4 more downs. And then you could trot Myers out there, you know?
I don't know. We're talking in hypotheticals, so I thought I would bring up a situation where it's a hypothetical of like we.
How dare you?
It's more factual. We fucking went for it. We got stoned.
I'm jumping in. Big Herm says, "Miss Jaw boys. Let's look at the glass half full right now. We got some positives after the game."
Yeah, sure. We got positives. What are some positives? Let's go with the positives.
We hung top. I don't know what that first drive for them was, but it seemed like the longest drive I've ever witnessed in my life. Like, it definitely ate up 8 or so minutes from the first quarter because I think they got the ball at 12 minutes, and I look up and I was like, oh, it's only like 3 minutes left, 4 minutes left. Like, And we got the roughing the passing, which was bullshit. But then also just a
Yeah,
couple
say it
other
again
situations.
one more time for the people in the back. It was bullshit. Sorry, I couldn't mute my mic fast enough. Oh, bro, are you kidding me with this every year? Sorry,
That
sorry.
was one of the softest hits I've ever seen in my life.
Truth.
And they prolonged the drive, which is just just little things like that. It's like, yo, if you're gonna send a message, send the message and really hit them when they're on their side of the field, their territory. Don't do it when they're in plus territory. It's 3rd and like 15. Everybody's celebrating. We got off, like, the place was like going nuts. It's like, all right, yeah, it was a long drive. Well, it's even longer now because they got a fresh set of 10. Like, they're getting back in there. So
Thank you all for being here. Make sure you text your friends and family and fellow Seahawk fans the link. Just copy this link wherever it is on your phone or on your computer and put it right into a text message and say, hey, they're on chatting and we want your guys' comments. Let's talk about for a second the elephant in the room or the whiners fans in the building. You mentioned it. You could see it on TV. I'm pissed off about it. I don't understand how a franchise can claim to have one of the loudest home field advantages, but yet they constantly are being taken over by other teams' fans now. I mean, if it's the Steelers, if it's the Niners, if it's the Packers, if it's the freaking Vikings last year, the Rams even are like bringing fans up there now. Like, what is happening to the home field advantage that is supposed to be the 12th man? Yes, I said it. And the 12s and the greatest home field advantage in all of pro sports. What is wrong with everybody? And here's the thing. I'm not going to blame the fans, Lofa. I'm not going to blame the fans. I'm going to blame the people selling the tickets. And I'm going to blame the ridiculousness that is this like price, whatever, this whole like modular pricing up and down and this and that and blah, blah, blah. You're making it easier for these opposing fans to come into our city.
I respect the hell out of that, brother, but who owns those seats? Aren't they the fans?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. So who's selling the tickets?
What do we do about that?
I don't know. What do we do about this whole thing? It's bullshit. I'll tell you what. I don't want to hear about the loudest stadium in football again until this problem is fixed. I don't want to hear about it. That place was all blue and green. When we went up against Arrowhead Stadium, we had this like dumb, like who can have the most decibel levels and all that thing a few years ago or whatever. That a lot of these young whippersnappers, Lofa, don't even remember, by the way. Like these young Seahawks fans now, like our guy Jonathan here, they don't remember. Okay. But we went back and forth with Arrowhead Stadium, and the whole place was blue and green. There wasn't another team's color to be found anywhere. And now, what in the hell? What in the name of Steve Largent is going on?
Tell him, Brett.
What in the name of Max Strong is happening in that place? Lofa Tatupu, I ask you. I mean, at one point, the commentator goes, oh, it's really loud in here right now. The Seahawks are on defense. They're getting loud. Not as loud as they used to be because a lot of people are wearing red, Jack, and I don't like it.
I saw Steve and Mac today. Just
ooh, that's positive.
Yeah,
wait,
I had it was Legends weekend, and they showed up and showed out, and like Steve still looks young, man. I bet you he could still get out there.
Katie, I told you in all my years of doing this with Lofa, the only reason I've been doing this is to meet Steve Largent one day. I told you. And we've been doing this for how many years, and I've never gotten to meet Steve, never even been in the same room with him. All of a sudden, first home game I don't fly up for, there's number 80.
Oh, man. Yeah, still has his hair. Still probably has never dropped a football in his life.
Oh,
right,
dude.
Yeah. I might be getting kicked out of here soon. Just 20 years in now.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in. Alina Doll, like in the chat, the other
I'll pray
positive
for that window if it hits me.
are backup quarterbacks like Milroe if need be. Let's see how next week goes.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, what?
I want to give Alina's comment the most credit and time that it deserves, Katie. Go ahead. Can you do it one more time for us?
Yes, like in the chat, the other positive is that we always have our backup QBs, like Milrow, if need be. So let's see how next week goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't want to be, dude. I don't want to
Yeah.
be doing this year already. Let's see how next week goes. What are we doing? We're Seahawks fans. We're so much better than this. The Seahawks are better than this. We're better than this. Get pissed off. That's how we all used to be, and the team was great. No, not next week. This week. This was week 1.
We lost him.
We're not doing that yet. It's just Sammy didn't play bad at all. That last play was unfortunate. 16-17, so there's 6. Like maybe I don't remember any like super bad throws or even bad drop passes that like stick out. But it's at 150. That pass he threw to get us to the 30 to JSN on the left sideline was that was a thing of beauty. But no fumble, one fumble, but no interceptions, and like he didn't play terrible, but it's just like when your defense only goes 17 against a Shanahan offense and running game, we stuck to it. We did, like I thought we maybe didn't commit to it, but when you say we were, what, 12 of 47 with K9, so that's 4. That's almost 4 a carry. But then Sarbs only had 20 on 10, 2 a carry. That's not awesome, but maybe it's making them believe. But that's where I thought I didn't see enough bootlegs. Like I didn't see enough play action where like when you hit them with that run, you run a play action of that same personnel, that same formation. Like it's everything I said about like boxers and championship boxers. Like the action doesn't happen until you set them up over the course of time. And so I don't know. I mean, we're all in this together in terms of like fans didn't do enough. I always bring positive energy, but every time I said what I witnessed, Lostradamus came into full effect today.
Okay.
Like, from the fumble, from the like everything. It's like 3 or 4 times everybody's just like looking back at me, and I was like, I'm just gonna shut my mouth and drink my beer like Brett just did. Like I'm gonna stop talking.
Hey, Jonathan is here. Our guy Jonathan. This is he's our intern this season. Jonathan is here. Jonathan, can I surprise you? Just throw you in here because I mean you are one of these young fans that I'm talking about. Which, no offense or anything, I'm just saying, like, what's your young whippersnapper thoughts on this game?
Oh, man, I mean, I'm just thinking about Woolen after that game. That was just brutal. Like, the last drive, Pearsall, that play on the end, and then just not coming back to the football there was crazy.
Yeah.
That was a heartbreaker.
You guys can say hi to him in the comments. He'll be here all season. He knows the Hawks and knows them well. We watched a game together last season. We bonded over it. And, he was like, "Hey, can I help you guys out this season?" So he's going to be here all year.
Excited to be here,
dude. I think okay. So you're kind of pissed then.
I'm pissed. Yeah, that was awful. That was awful.
All right, the kids are all right, Katie. They're going to be all right.
Wait. What game was that? You guys
another heartbreaker there.
Oh, okay. That's a coincidence. One more in the pattern. One more in your fire, John.
I know. Sure.
But welcome to the show.
Oh man.
I'm joking.
Ooh, 426. We broke it. Nice.
Great observation, Johnny. Because I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like that. I just don't know how Pearsall got by him, but then the one coming back to the ball.
He just kind of lagged back. It was just,
but it was the touchdown though, like such a critical play where like he like ripped in front of him, and
it was insane. I could not believe that.
It was not an easy catch. I will say that.
No.
Credit to Tanya's.
My 10-year-old son, who plays more baseball than anything else, just said he just kind of looked at me and he goes, "Dad, why didn't he just knock it down at least?" And I said, "Son, I've raised you right."
I mean, that's also an option. Like,
At the very least, like, just don't fade away to catch a football. Like, that's day one stuff, man. Come on.
I mean, I've been in that situation. I think I've even just kicked somebody in the knee. You know, that's not legal, ladies and gentlemen. But I'd rather get
That would have been
penalized
better.
Don't worry. The NFL Films doesn't go that far back. No one will find it. You're fine.
Yeah.
They didn't have the all 53 back.
Oh, I'm getting booted. Getting booted, boys.
Okay, well, try to do the best you can. We'll try to keep you on here. But
Yeah, I got
Katie, you got more?
25% battery.
Go ahead, Katie.
Oh, let's go.
Red Hat
yeah, I
Ultra
gotta go.
Coaching says, I'm enjoying the new time for the recap show since I can fully watch it live. Bummer of a game. Number 3 had a field day against us. No containment. Crying face.
Yeah, man. Bummer of a game is thank you, Red Hat Ultra Coaching, for the comment. Bummer of a game just sums it up, man. What a bummer of a game. The night game, by the way, speaking of the new time slot, it means we come on right before the night game. The night game tonight, Lofa and Johnny Boy, Baltimore Ravens, Buffalo Bills. Our friends at FanDuel, the line on this one, the Baltimore Ravens minus 1.5, the Buffalo Bills plus 1.5. Maybe our audience can teach me what that means. If you go to FanDuel.com or you go to the FanDuel app, you guys can lay down some wagers on that game. Also, the total is 50.5. Is that the points total? I would take the over. I don't even know. I just hear people saying this, but I'm going to say it, Katie. I'd take the over tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not? We could probably watch a YouTube video that explains sports betting.
We could. Or we could just put money on random stuff and see how we do.
That's true. A friend of mine won $450 last night.
Whoa.
He used FanDuel as well, actually.
Was that in California? I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Well, he placed the bet while he was in Arizona and then drove to California and watched the game in the state of California because you're right.
Got it.
He can't actually cash out until he goes to Nevada on Tuesday.
Wow.
But anyway, so yeah.
Wow. It's pretty awesome, actually. You just got to, take a nice 5-hour drive.
It looks like Lofa has a new setup.
I think he's...
Are you with us, man?
I'm here until they kick me out.
Hello. All right. I'm going to read another comment.
Wait, hold on. Johnny boy, tonight, who you got? Bills, Ravens.
I kind of like the Bills. They just seem to always kind of have their way against the Ravens.
Ew.
I mean, you saw it at the end of in the playoffs last year. I like the Ravens better, but I just feel like the Bills find a way to win. Josh,
Where's it at?
Yeah, where is it at?
Let's see here. It's at Buffalo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got a chance.
I like the Bills also, and it's for a completely different reason. I'm actually going to add myself to the stage for this. I like the Bills for a completely different reason.
Yeah.
Do you know that Hallmark has a Bills Christmas movie this year?
What's that?
We do now.
Hallmark Channel has a Bills Christmas movie this year, so I'm taking the Bills because Hallmark did too.
Oh, what? Okay, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
Why are you? Yeah. What is this face of disgust? First of all, how dare you? How dare you?
Listen to me.
Hallmark is my bread and butter, sir.
Hey.
We will not besmirch that name in this family.
We'll not argue on the air. Listen to me. First of all, I had just had a point to make about the Bills, and maybe honestly, I was actually just thinking my own thought about our fan base again. Because why are we going to let the Bills Mafia, they call themselves, why are we going to let them become the number one fan base in the NFL? We are the number one fan base, and we're. You understand that? We have our number retired by our team, and we're not even allowed to call ourselves what we really are, which is the 12th man. And that's when it was really going strong, by the way. And then we had to change it because of Texas A&M and their sensitive sensibilities down there in Texas land.
Sensitive sensibilities.
Texative sensibilities. Yeah. We'll do instead.
All right. What else you got, Katie?
All right. Adam, the Island Sun, says, it sears my soul to the core that Purdy is undefeated at Lumen, which, again, looked like there was a lot of red in the stadium today.
Yeah, we got to do something about this, you guys, and it takes everybody pulling together. We cannot have only a few people rowing. We need everybody in this boat to grab an oar and put their back into it. You understand?
I know what I need to do. I'm gonna get a ton of blue spray paint. And I will tag those jerseys blue.
You got to go
Or
find
I'll
someone.
grab an oar and just knock them out.
Can you go find someone from that Delta suite and tell them I got to fly up there next home game and do this myself? Because I can't take this anymore. I'm trapped down here watching on TV, and I see all the red. And I if I got to go into the middle of that crowd, I'll do it myself if nobody else will. Because this is
get ready
punk
to
ass,
surf, my man.
This is some punk ass 12s behavior.
Bring your board shorts, my man, because you're going crowd surfing.
Jonathan, back when Lofa was playing in the early days of this stadium, I had plenty of friends that had season tickets because you could get them and it was the real fans and everything. And they did not take kindly to opposing fans in the stadium. There are plenty of stories that they should well be locked up for. No balls or anything, but a lot of beers spilled on people's backs, inadvertently or advertently. Who knows?
As it should be, right?
Popcorn, I stumbled a little bit. Good old-fashioned fan rivalry, We don't just let these wine and cheese eaters come into our place and take up residence. This is ridiculous.
Insane.
All right. What else you got, Katie?
Alina Dahl says, Lofa, I wanted you to take out a whiner sitting behind Norbcam, laugh so loud, and she was cackling like a witch, grating on the nerves. You just wanted her to fly out on her broomstick.
Oh, yeah. That's always annoying on TV when you can hear, the one fan who's sitting by the microphone. I heard it too, Alina. I did. Johnny boy, give us a final thought before we turn off your screen and just answer the rest of these questions here. Give us a final thought on this Seahawk week 1, and then, just how the team looked to you in general. What are your outlook on the season based on what you saw?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I thought the defense did look good for the most part. I mean, we held them to 10 until the last couple minutes of the game, held them to 7 for that matter. Mm-hmm. Obviously Woolen, I mean, there were times last year when he kind of got picked on. If he can figure it out, I think we're in a good spot still, but if they just keep picking on him and these things keep happening, I don't know where we really turn, because I feel like we're not super deep at corner. I mean, it's him, it's Witherspoon, Job, I guess, he's all right. He had that pick today. Mm-hmm. And then on the offensive side, I just think, I mean, I liked that we were running the ball a lot, but at times it was ineffective. I think we need to figure out how to target more guys than just JSN. I mean, he looked great, I will say, but it was just strictly to him, and I was wondering if we were going to pass it around at all, and we never did.
Yeah, we need some more options out there.
Yeah,
Johnny, you nailing it. Lofa, did you get this breakdown?
I mean, that was very beautifully put, Johnny. I was wondering. I was like, "Yo, when are we gonna go to Cooper Cup?"
Yeah, me too.
Just run him over the middle. I know. Like I said, I saw him twice in the flats, one on the left, actually 3 times, 2 on the right, and just we're trying to force it down the field to JSN on 2 of those, and I was just like, you got to mix it up, but and take what they give you. But again. Not one person. I don't know. Was it the only vertical shot was to JSN? You had Cody White. I don't know. He came in a little hampered with injury or whatever, but Cody, just go long, kid. Do 6'3", 230, and run a 4.3.
Yeah.
Everyone likes that. That's a problem for anyone.
That will work.
So yeah.
Go for it, Katie. John, you're the man. Stay here. Keep.
Of course. Thank you, guys.
You're the man. Go ahead, Katie.
Kaylee Seuss. At least our own line looked good. Positive thinking.
Yeah, it looked pretty good for the most part, I thought. I mean, they're going to gel together. I think they'll just get better and better as the year goes on. Good to see everyone make it out of there healthy. Lofa, O-line thoughts?
Yeah, they look good. Very handsome dudes. That's all I got.
Alina Dahl, you guys spoke last time about how hard it is to get on a team for an undrafted free agent. My cousin did.
Whoa.
Ethan Chisholm III with Pats.
Nice.
I still tell him go Hawks every time I see him. Blue and green. He was on IR this weekend.
Whoa. Wow.
Hey, man, I tell you what, that is one of the hardest things to do in any sports profession, you're not given many chances. Like, and you know, good friend of the pod, David Hawthorne, right? Undrafted at TCU. He just kicked so much ass, as did your cousin, I'm guessing, Alina, that would not be denied. Can't be ignored. Like, your play talks so loud that they're like, yo, if we let this guy go, someone else is going to pick him up. And so shout out to him. It's only a matter of time. And he's on IR, and I'm sorry. It's unfortunate. But he got what it takes, obviously, that someone else recognized it. So just a matter of time.
Shout out to all you guys for being here. Again, if you missed the beginning of the show and our initial reactions and stuff, you can go back and check it out later. This thing will live on YouTube for a while. The Seahawks lose the week 1 opener to the Santa Clara Whiners, and it's definitely not how I think the game should have gone down based on what we saw. Like, that was the Seahawks game to win. I think they sort of lost it. I think that you got to be more aggressive. I think you got to go for it on 4th and a foot and, you know, control your own destiny. And they didn't. They let the Niners kind of do it for them.
Alina jumps back in. An interesting fact about Efton the third. He went to Eastern Washington University and broke Cooper Kupp's record. Let's go.
Let's go. For some reason we don't have Lofa's audio. You're muted.
I got him.
Oh.
Yeah, stop muting me. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
All right, good. Because I only have like 5% battery. So if I dropped, I didn't die. My phone died. But yeah, breaking Cooper Kupp's record. Holy shit. Like,
hello.
when Cooper Kupp walked into Eastern with like 1,300 yards his freshman year, and everybody thought, like, he got lucky. No. He did it like 3 more years in a row. And I mean, you know, after it's all said and done, should have been a first rounder.
Bionic Giraffe says at least Lenore was a non-issue.
Never heard of him. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, what? What happened? Okay, now someone's got to explain that to me.
I honestly don't even know. The player for them, right? The Amador Lenore, right? Isn't that who they're talking about? I think so.
I don't know. Jonathan, do you know what that is?
He's thinking about it. Basically, guys, the show now goes for as long as you put in the super chats, and we'll keep reading them for as long as you're putting them in, or until Lofa's phone runs out of battery. I think that's the new sort of rule around here.
Because it's fading.
Bionic Giraffe jumped back in. It says he had a big mouth, and then it didn't show up when it mattered. So
good.
That was probably me. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good. Yeah, good.
Oh, he can talk it, but he can't walk it.
You know, honestly, man, I think that's the story of the Seahawks today. I'm going to keep it real. I think you're talking a big game about running the ball, being tough, being aggressive, all this stuff, and then you didn't live by that mantra. And I was so ready to get on this podcast and give McDonald, by the way, a scruffy McDonald, a 5 o'clock shadow McDonald, a little bit of a
McDonald?
Dude, a little bit of a Marlboro Man McDonald on TV, looking sexy as hell. And I was ready to get on here and give my man props, but then he just sends out Jason Myers, and I love Myers, but come on, dude. I don't know. I want to die with my boots on, Lofa. You know what I mean? Let's go. Not sending out the kicker to go up by 3 with 4 minutes left against the Santa Clara. What's their names? Did we lose him? He's going in and out. You got any more comments over there, Katie?
Hello.
Oh, he's still there. I don't know, man.
I got one more. Alina Dahl, what are your thoughts on next week's game? Also, congrats to Cal on home run number 52.
Hell yeah. Cal Raleigh, the greatest catcher to ever live. Write it down. Hell yeah, number 52. That's
and what
amazing.
Do you think about next week?
I was kind of hoping he finished with 51, though, for our guy Lofa. And for Ichiro and for Randy. You know?
No, next week, shout out championship. My phone's dead.
Bye, Lofa. We love you.
He's out of here, everybody. Okay, next week, our Seattle Seahawks, they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. If you're going out to the game, try to put more blue in the stadium than the 49ers put red in the stadium. By the way, seeing a game in Pittsburgh would be incredible. That atmosphere's got to be awesome. But let's go get them. Let's go get them for Lofa. That was the team they played in 2005 in the Super Bowl when we had that robbed from us. So let's go out there. Let's go 1-0 next week. Let's put the ship right at 1-1 and really get this season started. I think today should have been a win. It wasn't. Hopefully they can right the ship next time. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Please enjoy the night game, the Baltimore Ravens, the Buffalo Bills. Katie, anything else?
Nope.
That's it? We're done?
We're done.
And